Welcome back, everybody. This is a bedroom edition of the Mascorro Blend. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Destiny.
And today we have another anonymous post of more blended shenanigans. Now, today we have somebody who's a little bit upset because their step parent is kind of forcing them to share funds that don't belong to everybody else.
Let's just get right into it.
Alrighty. Well, before we get into it, let's keep in mind, everybody, right? We do not judge, but we do have opinions.
This is true.
Alrighty. Now, this anonymous person asks, am I the a-hole for refusing to share my college fund with step siblings? Now, I, 19-year-old female, recently found out that my stepmom wants me to split my college fund with my step siblings, 17-year-old male and a 15-year-old female. My bio mom set up the fund for me before she passed. And it was meant for my education. I love my family and they are important to me, but I've been saving every penny and working part-time to contribute. My step siblings have their own fund set up from their bio dad, and I never expected to share mine. My stepmom insists it's about being a blended family, and treating everyone equally. I'm torn because I want to be fair and don't want to start drama in my family, but I feel like this fund is my lifeline for college. Am I the a-hole if I stand my ground and keep the money for myself?
No,
you are not the a-hole. Your mom, your biological mom, the lady that pushed you out,
left you money.
Yeah.
Not somebody else's kids' money. They have a bio mom.
Yep.
They have a bio dad. Just like you have your bio dad and your, my condolences, dead mom now. But why does the stepmom feel like it's about to blend it? All right, so if it's like that, then why don't your kids share their money with her? Why don't
Very interesting. She did say that they have funds. Well, probably because they're not of college age yet.
Okay, well that sucks. That sounds like it's her stepmom, like her. It sounds like the stepmom's issue and not her problem.
You mean provide for your kids?
Right.
Oh.
She's trying to leech off of her stepkid, after this person, because she has the funds and probably stepmom don't, and probably her dad is not trying to contribute to her stepkid, to her step siblings' funds. That's also not his problem if he doesn't or does, because at the end of the day, those kids have their own money, and they have their own biological parents. It shouldn't be on her to provide funds for college that she received from her mom.
Well, that's two things to that, right? Because you're right. That money was meant for her, separated for her from her mom. And last time I checked, she's not the parent of her step-sibling.
No.
That's
and it's
not
not
her
her
issue.
job. That shouldn't be weighed on her. And it's not about blending or whatever the heck she said. It's not about that. It's about responsibility.
What's that?
At the end of the day, it is the stepmom's responsibility and the bio dad to those children to do their part for those children. It is not on
The child
that she didn't even birth. Like, that's not.
And that's the other thing too. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, the person that earned that money and worked for that money and sacrificed for that money
is no longer here.
Exactly, was the mother, right? So it's not even, obviously this girl is obviously trying to use this money for her education. That's what her mom, which is hello, bravo. You're supposed to be doing that,
right?
But at the end of the day, it's really not even her money to decide with, because it's like, bro, your mom said this is for your education. So honestly, if she used it for anything else, it'd be irresponsible.
Right, and on top of that, she's also working. So that she can contribute to her own college education, which is
which probably is, if she's doing that, then it must, we don't know how much it is, but clearly if she feels like she needs to contribute to it, then obviously
it must not be that much.
Right, it's not going to cover her full tuition.
Either that, or she probably wants to be smart about it and use some of it for the school, and then after she finishes graduating, use the rest of it for her to be able to provide for herself. At the end of the day, whatever the amount is,
get your degree, girl.
It's hers.
Get your degree. Get your degree. Get your degree.
You're not the a-hole.
You are not the a-hole.
That's it. Like this is quick. This one's a 5-minute long one. But at the end of the day, no, you are not the a-hole. It is not your responsibility to provide financially for someone else's child.
I'm seeing a trend here, though.
What?
Why is it that it's always, for the most part, the biological dad never steps in, and the stepmom or let me be fair, the step parent usually gets to run roughshod, while the biological parent usually just goes along with the the effery. Sorry, bleep that out.
Make me work harder, right?
I apologize, but you love me.
Go ahead.
No, it's just the thing is, right, this would have bothered me because it's like, I would have definitely, babe, no offense, I'm just talking with the scenario.
Dude, go ahead.
I would be telling the next one, like, yo, why are you telling my daughter to split the money that my ex-wife put aside for her,
right,
to contribute to your kid's stuff?
Right. Like my dead wife friggin' left money for my daughter, and now you want my daughter to use the money that my ex-wife that is now deceased,
who didn't leave me,
it was just
she passed,
but you want her to use her money for your kid that you birthed.
Convenience. See, because
that just sounds like a leech.
Here's what's funny though, right? Because I love how she threw the term blended family in there, and like
when it was convenient.
It's not even
when it came to money.
Because we said this in another video, right? So it's like the parents always mess this up. They mess this dynamic up, right? You got with somebody, whether they have kids or you have kids or whatever the case is, you got with one person.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the children don't have nothing to do with the decisions you make. They just have to go along for the ride. But with that being said, you don't use the children, or the other person don't use your children, or vice versa, to gain in the family.
Right.
Like anything else, you got to build on that relationship. And the step kids and the step parent is a whole separate relationship from the two people that got married in the first place. So, right. With that being said, I'm already seeing a bunch of these posts, and it's kind of been pissing me off that it's like the step parent kind of uses the fact of like, oh, well, we're one big happy family, so if your kids have something, then my kids should have it too automatically because we're family. Like, that's not how that works.
But that's something that the bio parent in this situation,
whoever's usually the dad,
right? Whoever's with the step parent,
which is why I always have questions.
Whoever's with the step parent should be stepping in and putting their foot down, because at the end of the day, like, all right, cool, you got with this person that became a step parent to your children and whatever. However, it is not for them to sit there and try to, especially, let me backtrack. This person that they end up being with, especially if the children are already adults or semi-adults
of age to understand,
right things. They shouldn't be sitting here and putting rules or trying to set rules for someone that literally can provide for themselves and already has funds provided for them, and have them set before you even came into the picture. Because why? They have biological parents that did their thing for their children, which is something that the step parents should do for their own children. Woo! It is not the stepchild's responsibility, period. That's all I have to say about that. This situation is messy.
I mean, it's simple, but it's
messy.
It don't make no sense.
It don't.
In short, no, you are not the a-hole. Like I said, girl, go ahead and get your degree. Do your mama proud. And I would talk with your dad because he should be backing you on this. That's.
And yeah, he should not be encouraging her to be like, oh yeah, keep it blended and blah blah blah.
Would you like it whipped or blended?
You could go blend something in the kitchen. Keep that over there. Like,
No.
This is your money. You do what you got to do with your money for your education that your mom left you, not left you for someone else's child. Absolutely not.
Maybe we're the a-holes. I don't know, guys. Let us know in the comments down below. Are we harsh? Do we make sense? Are we spot on? I feel like we're spot on. I may be biased, but I feel like we're spot on.
Listen, you're not the a-hole. But like he said, let us know in the comments down below. And we will see you next time.